pretty interesting match to watch.
It will be. Yeah, definitely.
Damian's a...
Yeah.
How's that?
That's much better.
Okay. Damian's more of a methodical pace where Miguel is pretty quick and...
Yeah. And we've had both of them play today, which has been nice. I'm not from this area, so I had never seen either one of them play really very much, so... Try that.
Hello, hello. There we go. Thank you.
You're welcome. I do what I can.
Yeah, I was gonna say, while Damian is not as fast as Miguel, it's still not gonna be a slow match.
No.
Oh, no.
On either part, you know.
Right.
So sit down, strap in, and get ready for a good ride.
We had Miguel and who?
Stan
playing
first this morning.
Our match was done in
35 minutes.
Miguel
minutes,
running around the table.
Yeah. Miguel
like,
and
he's
Stan.
down on the cue ball before it stops
Oh
rolling.
yeah. Yep.
Let's see. He's going to play safe behind the 7 ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Jeff, what do you think of the rule with no jumping?
I was actually just going to mention that because of, and it's not just no jump cues, it's no jumping period.
Yeah.
And it shows up a lot more than you actually think it would, because if you're hooked even in, just a very small bit by the ball when you elevate, I mean, a lot of those jump shots when you barely have to jump the edge of an object ball, those are hangers.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
so it completely takes a lot of elements away from the game.
Yeah.
But it makes the safety play that much easier at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've actually had 2 games on the stream table throughout the day that were ended by 3 fouls. One in the last match, that's how Eddie Mattia won the match, was he 3-fouled Sean.
Yeah, right.
And then we had one earlier. So yeah, a lot different safety play, a lot different.
Yeah, like this situation right here where Damian, with a jump cue, he could completely jump over the 7. I mean, it doesn't play position on the 4 very well, but that was a great hit, but caught it a little thin.
Yeah, a little thin.
The new cloth made that cue ball curve when it hit that rail and lengthened out a little bit.
Well, this table actually hasn't been recovered.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. I see the brake tracks.
Yeah.
I think it's the only table that you guys are playing on that has not been recovered.
And that's because it doesn't see as much use. Although seeing the brake tracks, it makes you think that there's some use there.
Well,
Yeah,
it had a bunch of use. It had some use before Clark moved it in here.
Okay.
I don't think he recovered it after he moved it in here. I'd have to ask him about that for sure. But
Well, it definitely looks a lot better than the other tables that got recovered.
Yeah.
I was in here last week, and those tables.
Oh yeah, they were bad.
See, last Friday, and
Yeah.
he'd only covered one at that point, so you could see the difference. It was pretty dramatic. Just wants to make sure that he comes off one rail and maintains an angle on the 7, so that he can. It's like that.
Yeah. But he can do the same thing for the.
He might follow and come 2 rails and out here. Yep. It's a good shot, good speed. It's the thing about Miguel that's so crazy. I mean, I watched him play quite a bit, and his rhythm is so fast. But when he gets the table, like the speed of the table's clocked,
Yeah.
he really gets it down to where the cue ball's on a string. Like how he got there on the 9-ball. I'm not. Well, I was thinking more about your question about how I feel about the no jump shots. it's I'm not sure how big of a factor it is to have a 3-foul rule when you can't jump the ball whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like it'd be a lot easier to hook people that way, but it hasn't
Well,
has it come up a lot?
We've had one instance where a player was on 2 fouls and was able to get out of it, and then we've had the 2 3-foul games. So it hasn't happened a lot, but you see
That's a lot more than it
a lot more than
normally
normal.
does.
Right.
A lot more than normal, because every Nineball event that Andrea does, the 3-foul rule is in effect.
Right.
And given our history of the tournaments we've done here, it's a dramatic increase.
Yeah.
You know. Because, I mean, let's face it, men play different than women. You know, men are more aggressive. They don't go for the 3-foul as much as women do. You know, they don't have that safety mentality as much as women do. And so I think it's really changed that for this tournament at least.
Yeah, absolutely. I personally like the game without jump shots. I like going back to, old school, traditional, like kicking and stuff like that. But that's, I mean, I play mostly like a lot of one pocket.
Yeah.
It's my game of choice. So that's, you never see anybody, well, until recently, you don't see many folks bring out a jump cue in a one pocket game. But, you clipped yourself and I couldn't see over that.
Yeah, I would think that 3 cushion players and 1 pocket players would have an advantage in a no jump cue format. Right. No jump shot format, I should say.
Yeah. I think Damian's just going to pocket the 4 and go one rail straight out, like toward the 6 ball, and he'll shoot the 5 in the side.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
All he has to really do is hit just below center to flatten out his line, just like that. Ooh, he hit it a little bit rough. He overcut it just a bit. He didn't want to be on the rail here, but he'll be all right. The only problem is he might have to take a backwards angle on the 6 and leave him a little bit the thinner cut on the 7, but we'll see. I can't completely tell.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I could look over there on the monitor. Oh, it doesn't look as bad as on the monitor. Yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, that monitor is kind of helpful sometimes.
I'm just like noticing it. Coincidentally,
hey, I forget about it too. Don't.
Yeah.
I've been doing this for 3 years, and sometimes I forget there's a monitor there.
He did get a little backwards on it though. Now he might play short side. No, it looks like he might be putting this. No, he is playing short side. But that's okay. So what do you like here, Ann? You like to go to the right or the left side of the 8? Oh, the 8 doesn't pass the 9. Never mind.
The 8 passes the 9.
No, the 8 does not pass the 9. So.
Well, I know what I like then.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not a big fan of combinations. I have to practice them. I got to get better at combinations.
Yeah, I've been missing a lot of combos lately, so I've been kind of shying away from them. But I think this is the right play here.
Did Damian's last match, was it on this table?
Nope. His last match, no. We had an earlier match from him.
Okay.
I believe.
So
yeah,
looks like
we had he and Clay before we had Eddie and Sean.
So his last match could have been here.
Yeah, I think his last match was here.
Okay.
So very nice.
I was gonna give him a benefit of the doubt and say maybe he fell short on the 8 because he was used to the faster tables out in the other room, but he just must have decelerated a little bit.
Yeah, Miguel played his very first match of the day on this table. So this is both of their second matches on this table. And Damian takes the first one, or actually ties the match up. Sorry.
Where is the score? Are we keeping it over here?
We'll flash it up.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
It's 1-1. Yeah.
They have pennies on or quarters or something on the table that they're keeping it for themselves, but.
Okay.
Yeah. So again, this is probably going to be our last match of the night, folks. So we'll have one more trivia question tonight, and then we'll pick it up again tomorrow.
Oh, you hit those solid. Got a little bit.
I heard 2 dropped. Is that all that dropped?
Yeah.
2, 4, 6, 7. Yep.
Yeah, that's a nice look at that one. 2 ball.
Yeah.
Fairly open table.
Yeah, looks like key shot's going to be getting correct on the 4 from the 3. Because if he gets too skinny on the 4 ball, then he has to flirt with missing the 9 ball coming 2 rails to get back to the 6.
Yeah.
So let's see if I'm going to go out 2 rails here and try and looks maybe relatively straight on the 3 so that he can almost stay there. Yeah, it's pretty close. He might have fallen.
He's going to have to come
He
one
put
rail out, yeah.
Yeah, he put his cue there. He wants his cue ball to hit the 3rd diamond heading towards the 4. That's a pretty steep angle, so he must...
Yeah.
It's possible that he's planning to shoot the 6 ball on the side.
Yeah, he could be.
So, Jeff, you've had actually an opportunity to see more of the players actual playing out in the other room. Who do you think is stroking them the best right now?
Stan. In the other room, he was my last match, and he put me out, but we were 1-1, and I played a safe, and he made a spectacular shot and ran out and then put a 4-pack on me. I got back to the table. I was stuck 5-1.
Wow.
He's breaking the balls really well.
He struggled a little bit against Miguel.
Yeah.
It was 3-3, and then Miguel did. I forget exactly how he did it, but there were like 2 quick games that Stan scratched on a ball,
right,
and it was just a 6-9 combo left, and he just conceded that game. And then the next game was another quick one, and that was it. Miguel just ran away with it after that.
Yeah, he I don't know. It's kind of, now that you bring that up, he played. He put that package together, and then I fired back on him a little bit, and he made a few mistakes, and I kind of tried. I made a little bit of a comeback, but out there, I'm not sure who else is really. Stan's always going to be a threat unless he's out of the tournament. That guy plays.
Yeah.
I've heard a couple of other folks say he's got the best pay the rent stroke in the Northwest. That guy gets it done. He's tough.
He sure does. He's always playing though.
Oh man.
That was an error. That was an unforced error on Damian's part. That kind of surprised me when he did that.
Yeah, but see, that's a byproduct of exactly what I was talking about earlier, where he needed to try and leave himself flatter on the 6 or the 4 ball so he could avoid trying to miss the 9, and so he hit it with sort of a drag stroke and came up, hit it, and didn't get where he needed to be. So I think that he just came up short off of playing that 3 ball earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, he come up a little bit short here. He's just going to go back and forth 2 times. Shoot the 9 in the other pocket, the other corner pocket.
Yep.
Just like that. He ain't that good. So what's the next event?
I'm not 100% sure.
Turn me back up. I want to hear myself talk.
Okay. You're live again.
We might have one more event in 2 weeks at the breast cancer awareness event. We might be doing that. We're not real 100% yet.
Is that in Spokane?
No, it's going to be here.
It's here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've only heard about it. Can you?
We just kind of got started talking about it, so I don't really have all the details.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
But stay tuned to our Facebook page and our website.
I only know a little bit about it. Sean Lewis was, of course, you guys know Sean Lewis, a friend of mine. I was under the impression, he and I have been hitting balls together. I got a table, and he's got a table at his house, and we take turns with Damian as well. We all kind of live in close proximity. But Sean was supposed to be coming to this tournament the whole time, and then today he just didn't show up. So I was talking to him, and he said, he had his reasons. He started another job. He's been busy, but he did mention that he's gonna he was gonna play in the breast cancer awareness thing and something about Suzanne Osborne Smith.
Yeah, she's putting it together. It's a benefit for Janet Atwell.
Okay.
And that's really about all I know about it because we just got asked today.
Yeah.
we're still kind of trying to put that all together.
He didn't take any time there. Boy, he hit that solid.
No.
See, so the 2 ball's tied up to the 5. He's looking to see if
I can move.
cut the 2 ball down into the same pocket he's playing the 1. I don't think he can. He might be. He could actually. Looks like he might be able to go 1 rail and play into the deuce 5 if you wanted to open it up a little bit. Looks like that's what he's trying to do, maybe.
Looks like what he's trying to do.
At least coming into this side of it, he's coming into the 2 ball, so his chances of being hooked here are pretty slim. Unless you hit it that skinny. Well, you can still see the 2. But I know he didn't want to hit it that thin.
He could conceivably cut that. Do you have something that you want to say? Welcome back, Adrienne.
Hi. No, I'm good. You know, you guys
Just a little bit of.
He's got a lot of traffic to deal with here. I mean, the 4 is way up to the left there. He's got to miss the 8 ball, then miss, and then go between the 6, 7, right?
Mm-hmm. And still come up the table.
Yeah, this is a tight fit here.
It is.
He hit it perfect.
Wow.
That was a really nice shot.
That is a very nice shot.
The only bad luck, okay, he's got some angle. He looked like he was going to get a little straight there. He is a little straighter than he wants to be, but I think he might just stun his cue ball straight down table, because that way he maintains the right angle to come over to the side rail for the 6. Well, looks like maybe 1 rail. Yeah. Oh, he came up a little short there. I think he'll just draw straight back and maybe take a little tougher cut on the 6.